but the knee is brought right down.
The World Cup doesn't just showcase the artists, it also attracts the hatchet men and psychos. The ones who stop you playing. Beautiful game. Just ask Terry Butcher.
A lot of blood around Terry Butcher's shirt. Look at that. It's been a really, really bad cut.
You bash your head, you get a little bit of claret. Oh, that'll look good. And you kind of move it about a bit, you get a bit more on your shirt, you know what I mean? Just so you look like a bit more of a hero.
But for the ultimate bloodbath, you have to go back to Chile in 1962, when the world was in black and white and David Coleman was very cross indeed.
The game you're about to see is the most stupid, appalling, disgusting and disgraceful exhibition of football possibly in the history of the game. Chile versus Italy. This is the first time the two countries have met. We hope it will be the last.
Let's hope it's not the last, because they kicked 7 shades out of each other.
Oh, and that was one of the worst tackles I think I've ever seen.
There's a late tackle at one point and the bloke just gets up and goes bang.
And there we go again. That was one of the neatest left hooks I've ever seen.
And there's one point where the fellow looks like he's just trying to pull the other guy's shorts down.
Oh, we're getting a rugby match and a fight, everything going in there.
The referee, I think, had to dive in on one and part the two players on the floor. They were kicking each other. There was slaps in the face, there's punches and kicking.
No attempt made to play the ball at all. That was Salvatore.
It was like the end of the world for David Coleman, wasn't it? It was the end of gentlemanly football.
And in fact, I think the game is over. Well, there's one of the sorriest and most stupid, incredible spectacles I've ever seen.
That's entertainment. I hope they meet again. Yeah. I hope they meet in as many tournaments as possible, because I'd love to see the Battle of Santiago recreated.
20 years later, in 1982, the semi-final between West Germany and France had only one punch-up, but it left a nasty taste in the mouth. Of blood and missing teeth, mainly.
It's football's JFK moment.
Where were you?
You know where you were when Schumacher clattered Battiston in the 82 World Cup.
Schumacher was Germany's no-nonsense keeper, and Battiston was part of France's much-fancied midfield.
When Michel Platini had the ball on the sideline, I thought, that ball's for me.
Platini, that's a great ball. This is Battiston.
And Battiston was through.
He wanted the ball, I wanted the ball. And 1/10 of a second before I was there, Patrick gets the ball, and I thought he would try to play it above my head. I see the ball, I see the player, and I think to myself, I have to touch the ball and get out of the way, otherwise I will collide with it. When you're up in the air, you have no way of controlling what's going to happen. You just have to make sure that you land safely.
Schumacher just piles in.
As Schumacher came out and thumped him pretty hard too, I must say.
I see something coming towards me, then I'm in a black hole. I can't see anything. I'm completely knocked out.
This in fact was a foul by Battiston, who knocked the ball past Schumacher and then jumped into him and then faked injury and near death.
I'm not sure if those two, Battiston and Schumacher, have ever spoken to each other, but I know if I was Battiston, the first thing I would do would give him a right hook.